Hello, and welcome back. So, yeah, here we are, right outside, watching a beautiful evening sun. Anyways, I was rolling around in my base, not doing much really. I mean, I think I didn't show it, but yeah, I ran the quarry in the Nether because the one from this one was the mining dimension. It gave me like 100 quartz or something. I don't know if they nerfed the rates of nether quartz in mining dimension drastically or something. But yeah, it just wasn't cutting it, so yeah, I did run it in the nether. And I already processed the quartz. I have over 500,000 now. And yeah, I ran the farm quite a bit. Prettied up this room. Just a tiny bit, I guess. I mean, it's better than it was, I guess, but nothing too great. But in any case, I did run this thing quite a while, and I actually switched out both spawners to Cave Creeper for now, because I just wanted to get much more gold, iron, like diamonds, emeralds. Emeralds especially, because I had 5k or something. Not that it's little, but that was not much. So yeah, I ran them quite a while, and as you can see, because of the Cave Creepers, I have roughly 6 million stone and gunpowder, which is nice, of course. And yeah, they obviously gave me quite a lot of gems. And I decided to actually filter out the lower ones because I don't really need, since I'm able to get the high ones in such quantities that it's not really, there's no point for me to save the like low ones. And basically what I'm doing is I'm pulling out with 4 different filters, basically each not difficulty, each rarity. And it's kind of, I don't know, maybe there's easier way to do this, but what I did, I just searched up the gems. And for example, if I wanted to add another one, right? So let's say I wanted to, for some reason, dump all the flawless ones as well. So this one can stay, but you can see here it says apotheosis purity flawless. I want to leave this, but it gives me the gem itself, like the brawlers, right? So what I did was I deleted including the coma, the one that specifies that it's brawler, and I can delete this as well. So you're left with this, which highlights white, which means it's okay. And this will basically, this is all it is, like with the brackets, like it slightly not fills in, but. And if you add this for each, maybe you can even like kind of combine them in one line, but I'm not too good at this whole thing, so I just did separate ones. So yeah, you just do this, submit, and it just starts pulling out all the gems that are on those specific. This one is for like the cracked, then this one is for chipped, and so on. But yeah, that's the system I have. But in any case, I was rolling around my base, just chilling, not doing much really, stalling kind of, to be fair. And I noticed something. My power is going down. And I was very confused because, like, where am I using the power? Did my generator stop? Nope, it's still doing its 30k. So I'm losing power even with making 30k. Well, that's weird, right? I was starting to think, well, where is it going? I did notice my system is eating up a lot of power. And I guess they were not joking when they said that the ender drives consume a lot more power once they're filled. Because, well, obviously this ender drive has these 2 items, including few others, of course. So with 12 million, well, it's probably more, like let's say 15 million. It is consuming, how much was it like right now? 16. Well, probably, yeah. So maybe all the bulk cells are like something. So it looks like unless it's like exponential or something, I'm assuming it's probably kind of linear power consumption depending how much items you have. I would say roughly, to understand, it's kind of 10K for each 10 million. So 1000 FE per tick per million items. But yeah, I was thinking, but it's still like 70K, not 70, 17. So I still should be like gaining power, right? And then I realized it's not only here, but this drive down here for my sorting system. This one is eating the same amount separately, because if I check on the controller there, you can see 16.3. So it is definitely chugging a lot of power. So I will have to improve my power situation. So yeah, it was like a bit much. And I did actually muffle the sounds here. I think it's this one. Yeah, it's like explosions and heating, because the apotic loot pinatas were a little bit like getting on my nerves. Right now it's kind of quite quiet here and nice. And yeah, this farm, it's like you can see the amount of gunpowder going up. It's very fast. And actually, it's making decent amount of gold and iron as well. Of course, it's making emeralds and diamonds. But yeah, you can actually, like, you literally can see this thing going up. Of course, now, well, yeah, see, it increased. And it's quite fast, I would say. Like, if I don't want to even leave it running, I got enough gems, which, to be completely fair, was main part of this farm, because I can get other stuff otherwise, right? It's not an issue. The gems, those are, I suppose now there's the gates, right? These ones. So I guess I could get stuff with these, but truly random. I mean, I don't know. I would have to. Yeah, I will have to look how this works. But in any case, this guaranteed me a bunch of these, so I'm quite happy with this. I will have all the gems I need probably for all the playthrough, besides the few that you cannot get in Overworld. For example, Ender Surge ones, only from the end. I probably will set up something in the end. I was thinking maybe to do the Twilight as well, because you can actually increase your, like, if you're doing this kind of mob farm with the clicker and the sword, you can increase your drops quite a lot. What you do basically is you put either with this thingy, cold damage, or you put in lunar gem for cold damage, plus this one in your sword, and you basically kill enemies with cold damage, which increases your loot by 225%, as you can see. So you can increase quite a lot the drops you get, but I'm thinking, like, I probably don't really care about it that much. Like, I'm not gonna use this kind of farm for the end game, definitely. So do I need it? Probably no. Will I do it? Who knows? Maybe. But in any case, well, I need to do something about power. I can definitely place down a couple more of these, right? But if I want to keep running stuff, and I will get millions more of items, this will start not cutting it. Like even if I had like 3, 4 of them or something here, that will still be what, like 100, a little bit more than 100,000 per tick. So it's not gonna work really long term. So I was thinking maybe to do the Powah reactors, right? I mean, it's still, I'm not sure. Like it doesn't feel really worth it. I think they have buffed the outputs, right? But it's not something crazy. It's still probably like 300, or actually maybe it's like 500,000 per reactor. So I think maybe I will place like 2 reactors for now to get like 1 million per tick till I get to something better. Because normally I would start working on a fission reactor, but from what I understand, they have nerfed it to the ground for some reason. Their reasoning, like the pack dev reasoning, is everyone is doing it and it is so easy. So they nerfed the fission reactor and they buffed immensely extreme reactors, which is completely backwards in my opinion, because as far as I know, everyone has been doing extreme reactors and they are completely safe and easy, and they consume very little fuel, while fission reactors are famous for blowing up and irradiating bases for people. So, yeah, the reasoning seems a bit weird to me, to be completely fair, but well, whatever. I mean, it's their decision. But that means for my case, like fission reactor is pointless. Like I feel like it's gonna probably use more power to make the what do you call it, the fissile fuel. Yeah, this one. It's probably gonna end up costing me more to run some kind of system to get enough materials, because it is extremely material hungry and all that stuff. So that's kind of out of the question. And so I'm left with extreme reactors really for a long run. But I don't really want to invest too much building like some huge reactor setups, because I will need to progress through the whole mod for turbines. I don't want to do it here. I will do that when I start building my endgame base, but yeah, I mean, so it's kind of a tough spot. But for now, we'll see if I can actually last with like 2 nitro reactors. So, well, I'm gonna prepare a few things, I guess. Get some auto crafting setup ready for Powah, because I'm not gonna craft those things one by one by hand. I'm not that mental yet. So, yeah, let me prep some things and then I'll be back. Oh yeah, and when you're encoding these kind of recipes, like if you have, for example, lava in your system, like I do, I can just use this and it will automatically consume the fluid itself without crafting the bucket. So yeah, this recipe would work for me, but honestly, I'm very low on clay and I really don't want to bother automating some kind of production in some way. I guess I could do something, I don't know what even. Well, whatever, right? But yeah, I'm just looking at this recipe and honestly, this one is better. Like it consumes less clay. I get 16 for 1 clay. Here I get 12. So yeah, I personally am gonna use this one. Okay, so I prepared a little bit of stuff. Well, just the very basics to start auto crafting basically with Powah. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna have pattern provider here, and I decided to go with extended right away because it's kind of like there seems to be quite a few recipes. I don't know if I'm gonna be actually using all of them, but well, it's fine. So I'm gonna have the orb right here. And this one is in blocking mode, like regular blocking mode. I guess I can... No, actually, I cannot try it. It is not supposed to push more than one in this case. So, yeah, there's that. And actually, to get things out, I'm gonna use the transfer labels. And I don't know, like, actually... I guess that makes it every tick. I don't know if I need it that fast, but let's say something like that. Hopefully they're not too laggy. But yeah, that should pull stuff automatically back into the pattern provider. So up here, I'm gonna put an interface, and I think if I can, yeah, I can right click with any item that holds energy, and it will actually pull FE, because I think I actually... okay, so are you not gonna work this way? Well, let me try then. How about full block? No. Doesn't look like it's gonna want to do that. What if I do induction card? Will that work? Okay, with induction card it works. And yeah, I don't want this. So I'm gonna have to use configurator to put it in pool. Which I'm not a big fan of, but I mean, 3 million per tick should be more than enough. I think, how much is the nitro rod? 400, yeah, so it's plenty. I could put 8 of them and it will still be fine. So that's fine. Okay, so there's that. This one fills up and there's no more FE in this one. Because I don't want to leave it like that. It's gonna end up like cycling constantly, which is not great usually. So I want to hide these. And I think I might later on like put another row, maybe 6 for like higher speeds, but I don't really think I'm gonna even need that. And yeah, I made covers from mechanism covers. You can just combine it with any block and should be... Oh, okay. I don't think that's gonna work. Interesting. Well, that's unfortunate. Still showing stuff. Yeah, that's kind of not great. I was hoping that this would work. What else do we have for nice looking? Whatever, I mean, I'll figure something out, I'm sure, when the time comes. For now, this will do just fine. All right. I mean, this should already be functional. So let's see. Energized steel. Do I want this or should I make this recipe? I think it's fine. Like, I'm not gonna use them in such quantities for it to matter, really, I think. So if I put this here, let's see. Why are you not pulling? Oh, I know what's the problem. I put it on the wrong side. Can I reach somehow? I can with this. Can I? Why is it not showing? Come on. A little bit annoying. Well, I mean, it should work now. Yeah, a lot faster. So there is that. Oh, basically now it's just a question of encoding all of these. So for a blaze rod, this one, and actually maybe, nah, it's fine. I was thinking maybe to do the block version as well, but so yeah, I'm gonna encode all of these. This one is gonna be a bit more tricky because actually, no, I should just do the, do I have blaze? No, but I can always do. Why did it do that? So now I can craft the blaze blocks. This one can go straight to the block version. And well, this one I can just do this way. I don't know if it's really better one way or another. I feel like this might be faster because AE system is a lot faster than inputting, outputting into the orb and everything. At least when you have higher tier rods. So yeah, let me encode the rest of them and then I'll be back. All right, so as you can see, I encoded all of the rod tiers, and I think I'm gonna try to make like some niotic one. This might take quite a while. Now, as you can see, the recipes are not going super fast, and this is just diamond. But with one niotic one, I think it's gonna speed up enough that I will be able to take off one of these and turn it straight into nitro. Actually, can I? Do I have everything for it? Like if I want to make 3? I actually have everything, so yeah, let me wait till this finishes. I'm gonna take one rod off and replace it with the nitro rod. Alright, that is my niotic rod. Let's see. Actually, I'm gonna take off this right away. I think it should use the basic rod. Let's see, does it say? Yeah, it's because I did set up the substitutions, so this should have no problems. It's already the ones in the use that have power stored, because they keep power, I think. Yeah, well, I mean, actually, it doesn't say here, but you can see it's like different items supposedly, and it can like screw up your craft sometimes, especially if you don't use this one. It's almost guaranteed it's not gonna use the item. So yeah, in any case, time to craft another one. And obviously you can see the speed now is a lot higher. Like even the nitro ones are going reasonably fast. So yeah, now let me basically craft 3 nitro rods and then I'll be back. Actually, you know what? I want to try if you can actually pull this off with the Super Factory Manager, because I know that nowadays you can camouflage those cables. So yeah, more pattern encoding. Okay, I think I have everything I need. So let's make, actually, how much is maximum? Wait, a million? I guess 1,000,000. If it says 1,000,000, then let's make 1,000,000. I could set more, obviously, if I used like oversized interface, but it's fine. All right. So I mean, wait, I'm gonna need access to this. So let's do something like this. Disk here. Oh, well, that might be an issue. It doesn't want to let me actually place anything. Well, not anything, but it doesn't let me place these on something that does not contain power already. Well, that's a little bit unfortunate, to be fair. Oh well, we tried. Back to induction card. Yeah, I don't want you to do that. Stop it. Okay, that's better. Oh yeah, I will think what could be a decent option. Don't really like the cable shining like this. It's kind of very sad that the facades are not working. It's very unfortunate. They were working before. So, anyways, let's make the last rod. Yeah, it's like going super fast now. Even with 3. So I often find it weird how some people decide to make like some kind of, I don't know, setups with 100 of these rods. Like, unless you're constantly making some. Which ones even are the recipes? Let's see, do they even still have the massive energy ones? Well, this is like 2 billion, but like, you don't really need to craft those. There is this one, 1 billion, but it's still gonna take like not that much time, in my opinion. Or maybe I'm just too patient or something. I don't know. But in any case, this should be all good. And let's see. Reactors. So I need to start with the starter, obviously. So back to encoding, I guess. Do I have uranite? Not much. What was the good way to process it? I mean, this is the same as smelting it, right? I mean, I can just smelt it, whatever. So, there's that. And I'm actually gonna use over here this one, just in case, because these might hold some stuff as well. And sometimes the key is that you want to have the previous recipe encoded, so your system defaults to that one. Because a system always prefers to use items that you have a recipe for. And if you sometimes pull information from JEI, it can have some kind of slight NBT difference or something, and it might not work. So if sometimes your recipe doesn't want to work properly, you can always try to encode them like bottom up, I guess, the steps. All right, let's see. Do I have enough for two? Two reactors is 72. I mean, I have everything else. I have just enough nether stars, I think. No, actually, I have more. All right, I got lucky. I managed to actually loot Pinata one with that. But I do need some uraninite. Let's see, I guess I can process a bunch. Do I have some here? I don't need these. The question is, should I put it over here? I probably should. But I feel like I want to maybe... Yeah, I definitely want to actually encode it in here. Even more power consumption. Yay! So, you will work now? No? Yes. Wait, what? What is happening? Huh? Wait, what? Wait, what is it? What? Where did it go? Wait, I need to figure this out. Let me, like, check some stuff and I'll be right back. Okay, so I have a ice production here, which maybe I need to put like upgrade in as well. Not that I'm gonna feel this anytime soon, but whatever. So yeah, that's slowly making me some blue ice with compacting drawer. And yeah, I did have to put the framed wall because otherwise the water was spilling. And I already did encode recipe. I did 643 though for dry ice. That's gonna take a while. So I'm just gonna do this one for the first one. I think it should still be able to keep up. Like it should consume the dry ice very, very slowly. So I think it's gonna be fine with one of these. Hopefully. If no, I can just, I don't know, maybe I can put another one on other side or something like that. But yeah, anyways, let's see. So I'm gonna use stock export bus because I don't really want it to push more than necessary in this. Oh, actually, you need to put water in them. It's not consumed, but you still have to do that. So then I need redstone, coal, and uraninite. And I think these are just gonna be stacked each completely fine, and I can do this one. Actually, I want to put crafting card here. Yeah, this is fine. Let's see if I put all these. I can see it is going. Like, I mean, it's gonna stock up another one. And yeah, I guess I was right. It's like for almost 500,000 for each of these. So now I can run a cable here. I'm gonna try to put the flux accessor, is it called? Yeah, this thing over there and see how that goes. Hopefully it can push straight into it. Can it? Oh well, actually, I need to obviously connect this, but actually no. Like this should be better. Oh no. I didn't plan this through. Pain. Okay. Yeah, this is it has nothing in because obviously. Let's see if it's gonna be enough to kick it on. Yeah, it's like a little bit and maybe it's gonna be enough to. Wait, was it like what was that? I'm confused. Well, let me do it this way. Actually, I have a power source right here. Why am I even memeing around like this? Let's see, where can I access you for a little bit? Temporary. Well, this should kick it on, right? And the question is if it's gonna... Interesting, so is it? No, what? Well, I guess it does not, in fact, push automatically into this. So you're gonna go here. And a cable is gonna go right here. And I'm gonna configure you. Wait, why did it do that? Okay, somehow I had it on the wrong mode. Wait, what is happening? Oh, that's basic cable. What am I doing? Just derping up everything possible. Okay, now it should go down. Question mark. Well, I guess I can do it this way. It's fine. Now it is going up. So yeah, that was a bit of a mess. And this is going just fine right now, so I'm happy with that. Well, that's one of the reactors at least running. Obviously, I cannot even make the dry ice yet. I need 4 more. But yeah, that's fine. I mean, it's gonna run for quite a while till it actually runs out, so I'm good with that. So, anyways, I mean, I guess it's gonna be quite a long episode already by now. I can remove all of these, to be fair. Don't really need this setup at the moment. Ah, look at all this mess. Yeah, I'm gonna clean this up. Not much really to pretty up in this specific place. But yeah, well, gonna put another export bus on the other one as well. This will build up, I'm sure, fast enough for them both to be supplied. And then I will make at least 1 million per tick. So, thank you for watching and see you next time. Bye.